Well, it's time to announce the prizes for the papers published in the Journal of Finance between December 2009 and October 2010. So the procedure is the associate editors go through and look at all those papers from December 2009 through October 2010 and vote for which papers they think should be included in the prize winners. And those we call the finalists. There's about 7 or 8 finalists for Smith Breeden and 7 or 8 finalists for the Brattle Group. And then we send it back out to the associate editors and they vote again to pick the winners and the distinguished papers, sort of the second place winners. Neither Cam nor I vote in this at all, so it's all the associate editors. So if you're mad at somebody, get mad at them, please. So I guess we can move along then to Smith Breeden prizes. Doug Breeden will come up and help us hand these out. And we thank Smith Breeden for sponsoring these prizes. And these are more the capital markets papers, although there are a lot of papers in the gray area. So we'll go ahead and call out the papers. And if the authors are here, please come on up and accept your prize. So there are 3 distinguished paper prizes this year for Smith Breeden. Usually there would only be 2, but there was actually a 3-way tie for second place, exactly. So there's 3 papers. And the first of those 3 is Sell-Side School Ties by Lauren Cohen of Harvard Business School, Andrea Frazzini from Chicago, and Christopher Malloy, also from Harvard Business School. So if you're here, please come on up. So the second of the 3 papers that tied for second place is Price Discovery in Illiquid Markets. Do financial asset prices rise faster than they fall? And the 3 authors, Rick Green from Carnegie Mellon, Dan Lee from the Federal Reserve Board, neither of whom are here, and Norman Shoroff from the University of Lausanne, who I believe is here. The third distinguished prize for Smith Breeden this year is Product Market Competition, Insider Trading, and Stock Market Efficiency, Joel Perez from INSEAD, who is not here. So the winner of the Smith Breeden Prize, Doug, don't go away yet, for this year is Levered Returns by Chao Gomes from Penn and from Lucas Schmid from Duke University. Okay, moving on to the Brattle Group prizes. These are the papers that are more on the corporate side, and we have 2 representatives from Brattle here, Linda Barucki and Stu Myers, and of course Stu has his MIT affiliation also, but both from the Brattle Group. And we again thank you for sponsoring these prizes. We only have 2 distinguished papers for the Brattle Prize because there wasn't a tie, and those papers are Big Bad Banks, the Winners and Losers from Bank Deregulation in the United States, Thorsten Beck from Tilburg, Ross Levine from Brown, and Alexei Levkov from the Federal Reserve of Boston. The second distinguished paper for the Brattle Group Prize this year is Collateral Spread and Financial Development by Jose Liberti from DePaul and Atif Mian. He was at Chicago when he wrote the paper, now at University of California, Berkeley. Now don't go anywhere, Jose, because the winner of the Brattle Group Prize this year is Information and Incentives Inside the Firm, Evidence from Loan Officer Rotation, Andrew Hertzberg from Columbia, Jose again Liberti from DePaul, and Daniel Paravicini from Columbia.
And next, the Fisher Black Prize for the best financial economist under 40 this year goes to Xavier Cabex.
So I asked Darren, so who's the president of the jury, if I had to speak, and he said no. So I have not prepared anything. But thanks a lot to the jury. It's fantastic. I'm ecstatic. That's great. Just like to say a word to the student and assistant professors and professors is take risks. Try to do things out of the box. I'm not saying I took risks at least. I'm not saying the success rate was more than 0.3. But at least you want to try to do different things. We're there. The truth is there. There are many dimensions to move away from where we are. We don't know which ones. So even if people tell you, okay, this is just bizarre, or this will lead nowhere, or you should just be one of the guys regularly. Listen to them a little bit. So have portfolio diversification still applies, but really have these options in your portfolio. And even if they have negative expected value, at the end of the day, what remains is the right tail of your efforts, not the average, not the median, not what's remembered, most salient in terms of failures, but what just has some claim at being readable with some pleasure or some entertainment 10 years later, or that sort of thing. So take risks, and that's what you're there for. Thank you.